Board games. I might be talking about board games, but I'm not gonna shout. I am starting off this morning with a little bit of singing, and today I'm chatting live from the place known as St. Ives. St. Ives is a tiny town in England, and it is England, what rhymes with land? Hind, mind, nind. Anyway, and came to see my friends yesterday, and we were hanging out today. In a bit, I'm going to be line dancing too, but that's not something that I'll be showing to you. Hello, Jess. It's good to see you. I hope that you have a wonderful day too. So hello, this is Best Beats and Briefer Blether. Sorry about the slightly later start. I got distracted by cheese, and that's the truth. I got some cheese. I am here in St. Ives. This is a bridge. There are water. It is St. Ives, you can see. I am really here. And so yes, pretty bridge. So yes, just says, I want to snuggle in my bed. I hope that you're generally well. But and hello, Rob. Alan said that your friends, but yeah, lots of love. And I'm here in theory with Alan and Charlie, although Charlie is over there where I'll be joining her soon for line dancing. Rob says, did you meet a man with 7 wives? And did each wife have 7 bags? And in each bag were there 7 cats? And did each cat have 7 kids? Just went here 28-ish years ago. Wow, that's quite a while. So yes, I hope you are all generally well. This is going to be an incredibly brief Bezzy Beats and Briefer Blether. I do have to get back to the line dancing, but first of all, let's talk about recent highlights, living life and seeing the sights, recent highlights, playing games and other delights, recent highlights. So yes, what have you been up to recently? Let me know. Recently, since yesterday, I went to playtesting. We played David Brain's game. David Brain has made a game called Civilization. Civilization, so that's with ELL in the middle. And it's a game where you're using LDEC cards and the numbers are the different resources you've got, but it's completely ridiculous. There's also little 4 wooden animals and 4 resources that you're collecting, and you're building up your town, and you use these resources and animals to build your towns. And then the cards, A is horse, or it should really be ass, Charlie mentioned. I is pig, O is cow, and E is sheep. And then N is for invent, I'll explain that in a minute. S is for scouting around, using new cards to make a map. R is for resources, you get more resources. And T is for trading or establishing a town. And then you've got the invent. So you've got a little pile of cards, all the cards with letters on them that you've previously used to take the actions, but then use them to spell a word. So I invented buck for the money, and that was really was a really fun game. I mean, yeah, I'm blown away by what David's brain continues to do with the L deck. We played a roll and write from my lovely friend Annie. A rambling, trying to see lots of things. It's in a really nice state. Half of it was scrapped after last week, and now it's a bit more stress-free rather than work out how to not get hurt. You're working out how to see lovely things thematically, and you make marks around this board trying to check off different types of animals and stuff. And then I played a couple of word games that I tested. Came here, saw the lovely Alan and Charlie Paul. We played a game about wee whimsical creatures and trying to identify them after someone makes noises. We played a game about grabbing creatures that are totally different and watching out for turnips. And then we played a prototype of Alan's. Alan's working on a prototype about the free Sanchos. Yeah, that was interesting. Charlie, I mean, let's talk about the nature of when it's your turn. If you've got a card that allows you to do stuff and other people to do stuff, I mean, that seems to be one of Dave Mortimer's favourite mechanics. But for me, it's a bit much. I feel like, whoa, I want to gain an advantage on my turn. I want more, yeah. But, so that's what I got up to, and we are here in St. Ives. We have come here to do some line dancing, and I'm just walking back so that I'm not late. Now, Jess saw the gynecologist who was kind and gave her Haribo. That is very unusual. He was trying to console me after he'd examined me, says Jess. Wow. But he also told me I can't eat sugar. Yes, that is incredibly weird. Telling you to not eat sugar and then giving you a bag of sugary treats. What's that all about? Yeah, I understand where the confusion could come from. Rob says, just back from the market where I bought a coffee and a bag of assorted cannelloni, which are delicious. That sounds wonderful. And Rob gives a shout out to the prototype by Alan Paul and Dave Mortimer, Free Sanchos. This is a very smart game. It is very clever, and I'm sure there will be a great audience who will absolutely adore it. It isn't quite for me, I have to admit. Jess said, he asked me if I was married instead of asking a more direct question about what I get up to in my private life. That doesn't seem great. So yes, I'm outside this Methodist church. You can see some lovely little bricks. And so, yeah, I am going to have to skedaddle very quickly. But let me first talk about brilliant things. Brilliant things. What's the little thing which is brilliant? I'm going to say you. You are brilliant. And so, yeah, thank you for being here, Rob and Jess and everyone else who's watching. I'm sure that you're brilliant. You have the capability to do so much. You have the capability to do loads of things. And it's not like you need to live to your potential. It's not like you have to do all the things. It's just if you want to do the things, you could. And that's why I think you're brilliant. I'm going to, yeah, I do apologise. This is going to be very brief. I'm going to over to you. What are you up to? You can share, but only if you want to. So I am personally going to be doing some line dancing, and I am going to be going there in just a moment to make sure I'm not late. Welcome to Thailand, says Jess. I guess women's health isn't very progressive here. Wow. Oh, you're brilliant as well. And thank you for the wishes. Now, yeah, we have chatted about not that much today. I've just kind of, oh, I did not mention I've got some cheese for Alan and Charlie. I did get some oatcakes that Charlie cannot have, but, you know, I hope that the cheese is enjoyed. If you want to follow me, I am Stuffed by Bez everywhere. I will be streaming every day at 10 a.m. UK time. Tomorrow might be marginally longer. Tuesday will be back to normal. And next Saturday, I'm speaking to the writer of Pandemic Zero Horizons, new book from Aconite. I want to say thank you very much, everyone. You have been super awesome. And for now, yes, brilliant things are kind doctors in Thai hospitals. That does sound brilliant. But lots of love and bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, 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 bye. This is a goodbye song. Bye, 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 bye. Thank you for watching along. Bye, 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 bye. This is the end of the show. Bye, 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 bye. And now it's time to go. Bye, bye. Love you too.